Well, self-care is in full effect, okay? This is how bad bitches do it. This is the first week of the dreaded day. At the end of the day, you're always gonna be okay. Okay doesn't mean that you don't cry. Okay doesn't mean that you don't talk about your feelings. Okay doesn't mean that you ignore the pit in your stomach, the lack of appetite, but we work through it, okay? So that's what this week will be like. At first, I was way more sad. I'm still sad, like that's still the default, you know what I mean? But like life really has a way of showing you that there's a lot of things that you need to do, but also that require attention. And I needed to pay attention to myself. Chai, right? I need you to get down. And yeah, I think I am happy to do what I want to do. Well, I think I'm overly considerate. I'm talking about that in therapy. I think I neglect a lot of my needs. I think I put other people above me, and I can't do that. I shouldn't do that. And so I need to be able to work through those things and learn, well, myself, but I want to learn how to not do that in the future because I don't think that I want to be single all my life. I'm okay if that's how it turns out. Washed my hair. I actually dyed my hair a little bit darker. Love that. I'm gonna wash this face. Some fun things. So I've been watching like the Cat's Eye documentary. Really interesting. I'm not like a K-pop girl, but I always found it really fascinating. I think my favorite is Daniela and Megan and Lara. I just think they're so cute, and like especially Megan, because I didn't see a lot of Lara's trajectory, I guess, because she wasn't in like the first few episodes, so like I didn't really know about her until she came in. And I was wondering when she was gonna come in because obviously seen her like the Gap jeans milkshake dance. Only thing left is moisturizer in the face, which I have in my bag because I actually have been sleeping at my mom's. Yeah, can't really be by myself very often. So I had slept at my mom's for the past 4 days. And today, so I never like did much with my room, and I think that's gonna change. I really want pink sheets. Okay, another tip I have for you, just shower. Shower. You don't have to put on the cutest outfit. When I tell you I wore the same thing the past 3 days, I wore these pants. They're like barrel pants from Fashion Nova. And then this top from ASOS, which I wear very often. Super comfy outfit, the best. I literally lived in it, and I would only change my underwear, and I would shower, and I would do my skincare. That to me is a bare minimum. That is a bare minimum, bitch. Okay? Here. Don't wear makeup. Just do your skincare. Like, I haven't worn makeup in the past, like, week, probably. So, honestly, my skin is thriving. She's really enjoying it. Tonight, I'm also planning to give myself a pedicure because I'm not spending money on those anymore. Perfume. Really important. You want to smell good. That helps me feel good and not be depressed. So anyway, I'm gonna do this Major Glow by Patrick Ta. Lee's Studied. Glossier You. Bring a little musk in there. Boom. We smell good. Unfortunately, when I was leaving my mom's, I hooked my purse on my shoulder and it broke. Looks like I'm going back to my roots. I just carry a lot of shit in my bag, so I need something sturdy. I have this tote bag from La Gamme, and this was my everyday purse until I found my Miss Sherwood. Tip number, whatever number we're on, put on some nice music. There's a few answers for this. What I've been doing lately is things that make me feel good, even if they are talking about slightly sad things. For example, Olivia Dean's Man I Need, sadly. Yeah, I can definitely relate to the lyrics. Then there's Sabrina Carpenter. All of those, that genre of pop has been really helping me. Dua Lipa also, I love that bitch. Lady Gaga, Beyonce. If you're overstimulated and you don't maybe you're talking to too many people, I don't know, all those things, it's okay. You don't have to listen to music. If you don't feel like listening to people, listen to classical music or some meditation music, some just like melodies, classic beats, lo-fi beats. Also, tip within a tip, prioritizing yourself doesn't mean that you neglect other parts of your life, right? Like, this isn't like a selfish thing in that way. It's selfish in a way of you gaining confidence, feeling good about your decisions, being your best self. Cool. It's not about suddenly dropping your friends, going hermit mode, being in that like avoidant kind of thing. That's not what prioritizing yourself looks like. It may feel like that, and if that's what you're reverting to, you probably talk to a therapist, because when it comes to these things, you need community. Like, you need your friends, you need your family. To be honest, that probably should have been tip number 1, because that's what I've been doing, is being with people. And I'm so happy that I've always been able to pour into those areas of my life, regardless of what my love life looks like. And I really love that. I have a great backup system, or like a good what's it called, a supportive system. And I have so many friends that have shown up amazingly, like every time, like not even just during this time or the past like 2 years, like for a long time. And that's why I have such great friendships. Like, I fucking love my friends. There's nothing I wouldn't do for them. So I'm obsessed. I love that. So definitely turn into them, and also you'll build stronger bonds too. I think that I feel like I got closer to my grandma because I ended up talking to her about it, like right before everything went down and right before I decided what I needed to do for myself. And I was able to hear her out. She was telling me her stories and things that she did, you know, if she's ever broken up with somebody, if people have broken up with her, like all these things. And I feel like she still sees me as a baby, which is really tough when you're trying to ask her about grown woman shit. So I think it helped her view me differently, and I think I viewed her differently, obviously in a good way. So they got all the dupes here, guys. I found myself coming to Griffith Park, not for any particular reason, but I just really needed somewhere to eat my Taco Bell. So I'm here. It looks really cute, little park. Love that. And I have set up my Netflix, so I'm gonna watch the last episode. It's the last episode, yep, of Pop Star Academy. Oh shit, oops. There's nothing that Taco Bell and Netflix can't fix, right? On my drive though, I was getting like a little sad. Not enough to like cry or like bawl my eyes out because I'm distracted, but I definitely just got a little sad because, you know, like, not that me and my I haven't said that yet. Not that we would come here a lot at all. I think we only have come here once. But we would do stuff like this, you know? And if anything, it just reinforces the idea that, like, you should always solo date no matter who you're with. You should always make time for yourself. I know I always made time for myself. I don't know if I made it enough, but I definitely had time to hang out with friends a lot, my family, and yeah, this was one of those things. So for it not to sting so much, you should always prioritize having hobbies, doing stuff outside of your relationship so that it doesn't hurt so bad. That's right, I like it. I keep coming back. Love me once, it's time to roll the dice. Today I woke up sad. I would say I was at like a 4. Not enough to cry. Or like, it was like almost there, but I was too sleepy. So, yeah, my mom came to sleep with me yesterday. And that was nice. That was helpful because obviously I was used to sleeping with a person. Yeah, new routines, new things. Espresso is really helpful when it comes to that. There's like this like event thing that my friend is wanting me to go to or invited me to, so that should be fun. It's disclosure, like they're gonna perform, so that's gonna be cute. I'm excited. I just don't know what I'm wearing. So. Okay, outfit. Boom. Some cute earrings and rings and stuff. I don't put my heels on because honestly, I'm gonna go with flip flops first and then I'm gonna change. Cute. Okay, tip number whatever we're on. Listen to pop. Listen to pop and really upbeat music. I know we talked about music already, but I find myself at the most like bubblegum pop really helps my mood. So right now I'm listening to Cat's Eye because obviously I was watching a show. Yeah. And anyway, I really like my outfit. I'm really feeling myself. So obviously that's always good. And I'm gonna go have some dinner and party the night away. I'm tired. I had a good day. I hung out with my friend Aspen. We went to Smorgasbord. That was fun. I hadn't been in a long time actually. So that was a good time. Today's Sunday. It's actually been a week. Pretty much exactly on the dot. So I might have to like journal or something. I was a little sad. Yesterday I went to the beach with my sister and her bestie. That was really nice. But it's kind of like there's this like underlying sadness that doesn't go away, and obviously it's only been a week. I've been in contact with him like here and there. Last night we were texting and just kind of talking about it, but it's just like, it's really odd. I never thought that like making a decision for yourself could be this hard and like so sad, but it is really hard, like showing up for yourself and doing things kind of for your own good. And I think that if you deal with people pleasing tendencies, that is really hard. You worry a lot about the other person, and I'm a worrier. I think that's the reason why it took so long for me to understand what needed to happen. And there's like a lot of self-sacrificing that I did. I think there was a lot of self-sacrificing that I did, and Jesus. And I just need to know why I do that. And yeah, relationships of all kind are a mirror to who you are, and the qualities that come out, the things that come out while you're with people are really helpful. And sometimes it doesn't mean that you have to be with that person forever, but that's really sad when you envision that. That is really tough. I'm like, I'm trying to feel my feelings, obviously. I think that really is the point. Like, I can't stop crying. Like, I think that's the point of documenting this, because I feel like I haven't gone through a breakup in a really long time, like a real one. You never know how you're gonna feel afterwards. Like, I know I made the right call, but it doesn't make it any less painful to do it. Like, I feel like it almost makes it worse. Like, I have no idea how much of this I'm gonna keep in this vlog, but showed you that I've cried yet. But I've told you I've cried, but like, this is kind of how it is. It's like it hits you at such random times, and like, I don't want to not cry. When I was at the store with my mom, like on the first day we went out to, I meant to vlog it, but I like didn't have the energy. But we went to the botanical gardens. My mom got off work, and we went to the store that's right here to get some like snacks and stuff for the day. And they were playing Bruno Mars, the Just the Way You Are song, and I don't know why the song just like made me cry. And my mom hugged me, and this guy was right next to us, and he just goes, "Oh," I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm crying at the store. But I don't feel ashamed. I think that we're way too serious of a society that like we see somebody cry and it's like weird. I don't think that's weird, and I think we shouldn't hide our feelings. And also, it's like, mind your business. Like, maybe you don't need to know why I'm crying, but it's just what it is, you know? Like, I went to the store because I haven't cooked in a week, and that is not like me. Oh, first, this is the cat food that I get my cats. Cat, carnivore. Anyway, I really want to make like a beef roast kind of situation with some wine. I have some red wine that it kind of has just been sitting there. So, hi, I'm sad again. I kind of had a bit of a low wave right before I left to go pick up this new fan that I got from Facebook Marketplace. It's from Japan. I'm gonna show you. Wow. Isn't it so beautiful? And it's got like burgundy, pink, I think orange, or like a burnt orange. I'm thinking of putting it on this wall. I just probably won't get to do that today because I need to make sure I have something sturdy enough for this. I told my mom to go get it with me, just mostly for safety purposes, but also I just really wanted some company. And she's quite a funny gal, so fun to be around. Then I totally forgot that I was gonna show you what I was gonna cook, but I can show you now what it looks like. So our roast is done. It looks so beautiful. I'll show you when I plate it. So obviously this pot was full when I made it. I had way too much, so I put some in a container for my grandparents, my mom, whoever wants to eat some, and my sister and her roommate, her bestie. That way I don't have that much left over because I'm probably gonna get tired of eating it. My sister, the kindness of her own heart, she got me a Chilean empanada. So I'm gonna eat that now. I also made some raspberry syrup, y'all. I'm literally a homemaker. I'm gonna make a coffee with that tomorrow. I'm so excited. Yay! Making things from scratch. Also, because raspberries go bad really fast. So it's kind of perfect to make it into a syrup. Interesting day. I got some work done. That was nice. I got a little cleaning done. Overall, I would say my day today was like a 6. I think I've just been emotional. It's been like a week. We've been in talks here and there. It just makes me sad. I miss my bestie. That's what makes me sad the most. This shit is not fun. Like, this is so whack. Ugh. Anyway, you have to cry it out. Like, that's the other rule. Whatever rule we're on right now, you have to cry it out and you have to just push through. It feels so weird. Like, I get such waves of peace, feeling very calm, and then it gets really sad, and not because I'm lonely, but because I miss the company and I miss that friendship, and it just sucks not to have that and not to be around them. And making the decision that you have to make for yourself, because you know that like, you know what kind of future that you want, you know that, like, you know what you're meant for. Like, that's how I'm feeling right now. And I feel like this decision is because of what I want my future self to be like, and right now I'm not that. And so I need to work on that, and I need to focus on that. So I hope future Javi can be very, very up to par with what I want her to be. I journaled earlier. I journaled earlier. And I also pulled a card. Should we pull a card together? Sometimes it takes a while. I really only grab them if they come out. So that's kind of my little ting. Oh. First card is Buds. It looks like this. New beginnings and expansion. Then we have Soil, stability and simplicity. Period. Pine Tree, vitality, longevity, and perseverance. Look at this. This is not even doing it justice. Hold on. Oh. All right. Girl. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Oh, wow. Hello. Let me get rid of this. Wow, don't I match my background so well? I'm gonna end the vlog here because I'm on my way to an event. Chai is so cute right now. Angel, I forgive you for fucking scratching me earlier. I'm heading to an event. It's an event for Saltaire, actually. Maybe I'll get a few clips of that. I don't know. I don't know if I will. But thank you for spending this week with me. It's been an interesting one. I don't know who's gonna watch this, but if you're going through the same thing I'm going through, we're in this together. I hope you're feeling better. I hope every day feels better, and that you keep listening to your gut and your intuition, because women are magical. Don't forget. Don't forget. We are really tapped in, and we tend to forget that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day or wonderful night or whenever you're watching this. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.